And hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We are live. We are here for a full hour where we are going to get Sway cool with Microsoft Sway. Darren is going to show us some pretty cool stuff. Before we begin, however, if you have never been to a lesson of ours, I encourage you right now, take a look at the link that's on the screen, native-land.ca. We always start things off with an acknowledgement of the lands that we are on. I am coming to you from Calgary, Alberta in Canada. This is Treaty 7 territory, and I am just so incredibly thankful to be able to be on these lands, such rich cultures around me. And official introductions. So I said I'm from Calgary. My name's Michelle Armstrong. I am the co-founder of the Cobblestone Collective. And alongside me is one of our famous, infamous consultants, Darren Malte. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hi. I'm joining you from Amiskwaciwaskagan, which is Beaver Hills House, also known as Edmonton. And yeah, we are happy to be here, and we're trying not to get carried away. We would really appreciate some sway puns in the chat eventually when we get to the forum. That's the sway we like it. So we're going to show you that Sway is a really great tool to make presentations really, really easily. And they're a bit more interactive than a slideshow. It's like making somewhere in between a website and a presentation, right? And we'll show you how the auto magical things you can do with it that are pretty neat.
Love it. I am certainly excited to learn more from you, Darren, for sure. We have to send a huge shout out, thank you to the Windows 11 team and Microsoft Canada. They're funding this event, so this event can be free for you students and teachers that are watching us now, or perhaps you're watching the recording. Thanks so much for stopping by. All right, housekeeping items.
Workshop. And is there a French workshop happening right this moment, or is that?
There is a French workshop happening right this moment. Teachers, if you have stumbled upon this recording, chances are good you also see the French feed on that same page. Darren, great point. Able to do all of this work in French and in English. Love it. Okay. All right, students. Well, you can see and hear us. We can't hear and see you. However, you can communicate with us. It's super easy. This is where we put you students to work. Right now, I would like you all to jump into a brand new tab. Type in the link that you see on the page, thecc.page/answer1. That's going to take you to a Microsoft form. Inside that form, we want you to tell us what's your name, where are you joining us from? And we see Nick is here already. Nick found this form. So hello, Nick. We're going to tell you all you need to know on how you can access Sway. The rest of you, open up that form. Let us know what's your name, where are you joining us from, and hopefully you will get some shout outs throughout the broadcast.
Sweet.
Well, Darren, you told us a little snippet about Sway. What exactly are we going to get into today?
Well, we should probably get there first. That's probably a great thing to do. So I can, I think you got my screen there.
Awesome. We are going to flip over to Darren's screen share, hopefully right away. There you are, Darren. I see you now.
Hey, Perth, Ontario. That's cool. In Toronto. Yay. So I'm just going to go to a new tab. And I'm just going to go to Microsoft Online. So remember, if you want to use Sway, you have to have a Microsoft account, which hopefully you do. Hi, Duncan. And I'm just going to log in. And I'm going to sign in on Microsoft. Maybe I'll move this over here and type my password.
Nice. So Darren
is the best.
If students want to be following along, they are going to office.microsoft.com. Is that correct?
Yeah. Or just use the Google machine and just Microsoft Online. Sway.office will take you directly. Yeah, there you go.
They could go directly to sway.office.com. And you need to log in with your M365 account. So yeah, students, we're getting rolling. Get yourself logged in to your Microsoft account. while we are waiting for you guys to get logged in, we have a bunch of students here. I love it. Aiden, Liam, Jada, Xavier, Landon, Braden, Jade, Duncan, Nick, of course, is here. Nick says, got it. Thank you, Nick. Sajwal, Adeb, and Blair, welcome. If I do pronounce your name wrong, by all means, give me some help on how to pronounce your name. And we are all from the Ontario area, it looks like. But keep it coming, students.
Ireland.
Let us know where you're from.
Yeah, and whether you're here or here, this is the sway.office.com. I kind of like how this looks, Michelle. So I like that link, sway.office.com. That's pretty cool. That's a great way to do it. Or if you're in the office kind of platform like that, both look great. One cool thing right away, I'm going to show you, you're not going to do this, but one thing that this is pretty awesome. I had a very boring PDF. And one cool thing you can do, if you ever have something boring, you can instantly make it awesome with Sway. So I'm going to do this. Don't do this. You're going to start and create a brand new one. But I'm going to start from a document just to show you what this can do. So I've got a terrible, boring PDF right here. And when I click it, Sway will actually swayify it and turn this totally boring PDF.
So you're just showing us the magic of Sway just to begin.
And right now, just it's here, and it looks kind of, just, okay, well, that didn't do too much, but wait until I press play. Now, look what that did to my PDF. The images pop up. Do you want to see the actual PDF, the boring one?
I think so.
Okay. I'll just grab it from my desktop here. So, and this is not what we want students to do. Just want to show you that I took what is, maybe if it goes there. Grab my PDF and bring it over here. And okay, so you can see my PDF. It is not exciting. This is just a regular PDF.
And right now we're still seeing your Sway screen.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
It's all good.
I'll present it again. Boop, boop, boop. Things went to space and then
it happens. That is okay. I think we're probably still getting those students organized. So students, Darren's just showing you some magic while we're waiting for everybody to get logged into their Microsoft Office accounts. Let us know in the form once you are logged into your Microsoft Office account. We will continue the magic show. Oh, you want me to share your screen, do you, Darren?
That'd be nice. Cool. Okay,
there
so here's just a regular PDF, right?
Okay.
It's got images. I just had it in columns or whatever. And so all I did in Sway was I just started from a document. And when I pull that in and press play, it's interactive. The headings turn into things that move out. My images pop up and they move around in a really nice kind of way. And guess what I can do? I can share this as a live link that anyone can open and look at. So if I want to get a gig, I could send them this email or this address right there with share. And they don't have to have an account. They can just open it up and they can look through it. So if you have something awesome, you can easily share it with your parents or a friend, or teachers who share it with colleagues. So that's a pretty cool thing that you can just eventually instantly share these boring things and make them something kind of cool and interactive, but you instantly can share on your phone, anywhere else.
Okay, so you're just sort of like, you're getting us intrigued here on why students want to stick around. Ultimately, what Darren did, he started from an existing document.
Yeah.
You could play around, just take a look at any document, whether it be a PDF, any of your Word docs. Sway does some magic on its own, but I think, Darren.
Should we start from scratch?
I think we need to start from scratch. I want to just make sure Duncan has let us know. Duncan is ready to go. Awesome, Duncan. Hopefully that means your class is ready to go. Teachers, if your students are not yet logged in, with their Microsoft 365 accounts, you may want to pause here because we are now going to start doing some hands-on work at sway.office.com. Oh my goodness, I should make sure I'm logged in. Okay, good.
Do you want me to start creating one, or do you want to create one? I can be bossy.
Well, you can be bossy if you want.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We are switching screens. It may not look like anything changed, but this is now my Sway. All right, Darren, I will be a behaving student. You tell me what we need to do next.
So I just showed you the possibilities, but let's create a brand new one and let's get into some of those the little tools that we can use. So create a new Sway.
I'm going to go create new. And we got Ali is ready. Awesome.
Now, I'm not going to be bossy. If I was doing this, I'd probably make one about sloths. But what you're making your first one about is really up to you, Michelle. I mean, animals, that'll make us happy if it's your favorite animal or if it's something that you're interested in or a sport or this could be anything because we're just showing you how it works.
Do you know what? Earth Week is coming up. And so I want to do a little bit of research on Earth Week and let people know what kind of things we can do for Earth Week. Is that a good topic?
That's a great one because when we add these images and things, it's going to look just super fantastic. So you've got your title. You could emphasize it if you highlight it and do the emphasize. That kind of bolds it and makes that word stand out. I wouldn't accent because that gives it a italics. But that's really cool. You don't need that. But let's get a background picture so it'll go with your text. These little cards are like the different sections of our presentation, which is awesome. So let's click on the background on the right there. Let's get a picture. Oh my gosh. And it suggests right away, you don't even have to type anything else. Do you want Earth Week? Do you want Earth? You just click on those cards. Let's get some Earth happening.
Okay. Yeah. So it knows what search I should do. Looks for suggestions. Bum, bum, bum.
That was a great choice, Michelle, because you're going to get beautiful pictures of Earth. And what's super nice is you can just grab those and drag them on to where it says drag an image here. So I wouldn't do that one, but maybe one that has, just because it has the white, I think we should get one that's like the Earth.
How about like?
Yeah. Or that. Oh, I like those ones. I like all. You decide. Sorry. I just got all the cool Earth pictures. But that one's going to look cool, right?
Love it.
That's so cool. So we have kind of our title slide, which is great. I think we should probably add another section.
Let's do it.
With a little plus that's right in the middle. And maybe just a little bit of text. Just write a little bit about Earth Week.
Okay. So right now, I mean, it doesn't look super fabulous, but we're just kind of doing the building blocks of our website, of our presentation. Very cool. Earth Week happens in April of every year.
Yeah.
Earth Day this year is, I forget, maybe April 22nd? I could be wrong.
It is.
But that's okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Woo!
Cool. Now, this is great right away. So there's our cards. If we hit that play button that's up in the corner, it'll show us already what our sway looks like. So we got play.
I like that. Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And if you go through, there's cards. It looks like you're kind of in a slide mode right now.
Oh, and then down at the bottom, I can go from card to card, but I haven't really put much in there.
So let us know, students, what are you going to do your sway about? What are you going to sway us with?
I like this. Okay.
Earth Week. And let's get back into edit mode now. So we got our, okay, that's what it's going to look like as a slideshow.
Okay, so to go back to edit mode, super intuitive. Click on edit.
Now,
okay.
Personally, I do not like it that it goes horizontally. And maybe it's just me. So let's click on design. See where it says storyline? That's you're building your cards. And right next to storyline, there's a design button. And that design button is just exactly that. It's going to give us some things. Oh, Hugh's doing hiking. That's awesome. And Hugh lives in Calgary, so I bet Hugh has probably been to some cool hikes, maybe in the Kananaskis area or maybe in Calgary. So Michelle, you clicked on design, and do you see where it says styles over on the right-hand side?
I do, over on the right-hand side, styles.
Boom.
And then,
so you have it in horizontal. Sitka black-tailed deer. Awesome, Duncan, thanks. I prefer vertical. I like scrolling, so it's more like a web page.
So the slides will go from top to bottom or bottom to top instead of side to side. Okay, look at that.
So Hugh's doing hiking and Duncan's doing the black-tailed deer, which is awesome. Going to find lots of pictures. Jamal, let us know what you're going to do it on, what you're going to do your presentation on. Now, Michelle, there's a whole bunch of styles here. I know this could be a bit of, the rabbit hole you go down. I like the one you have, but you could change it up a little bit.
So
that's kind of cool.
Changes the titles, the colors. Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
That made it black and white, and we don't want this beautiful Earth picture to be black and white.
No, I like that one.
Hilo's doing the Titanic. What a great choice. That's so cool. Because you could put little video. Oh, there's so much you could do with that, with the Titanic. Yeah.
Xavier doing platypus. Fun. Nice. Equines for Ali. Oh, you guys are awesome students. Keep it coming. We love to hear from you. Landon. Oh, wow.
So Michelle, can we show that just one more time where we changed that? So if we go back to the storyline on the left-hand side, let's just go back to our story where we're creating. And so we went to design. Once we had a little bit of content, we clicked on design and we were able to go over and change the style. And at the top of that, there is horizontal, vertical, all those things.
There they are there. Okay.
You could make it just a slide, but I like what we have here. The vertical is going to be pretty awesome. So that's a slide where you'd go next slide, next slide.
Yep.
But let's go back in and let's press play. Now look what it's going to look like when you press play. They see me scrolling. And
then when I'm so I'm scrolling down now. So it's more like a website.
Exactly. But it's going to be interactive where things kind of pop out. It's got these transitions. The images move. And do you notice, look, it's kind of zooming in a little bit subtly on your image.
This is
really cool. So if we go back and edit, we can change that focal point. Let's do that. Let's go back and edit. Marianne's doing kiwi birds. Riley's doing water, which is awesome for Earth Week or anything else. Ahmad's doing soccer. Love it. All right. You see how fun it is already? It's pretty cool that we can do this, get it going, make a web page almost instantly.
Well, and it's so easy and it looks so professional.
It looks very professional. Yeah.
Okay. You said we were going to change kind of that focal point, that zoom point. I like that.
We'll go back into our storyline. That's where we're doing more editing and moving things and add things. And just wait until we add. Oh, I can't wait till you get to the collage thing. But okay. So if you click on that picture.
Okay.
Your first Earth Week one.
Okay. In details?
No, it says focus points right there.
There it is.
So if you have an animal like a kiwi bird, like Marianne, the focal point could be its head, and then the image will slowly zoom in. So yeah, you can click where you want the image to kind of slowly pan as people are watching your site, looking at your site.
Okay, I'm going to play that now. Let's see. Ooh.
And you get David Attenborough. Hello, the Earth is a magnificent marble in space. And you get the.
Okay, so now it's coming. It's zooming in even further. Love it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I wonder if we should add a little bit more information. Maybe we had Earth Day here on summer vacation. 104 days left. Woo. That's so great. Should we add a little bit more detail in your text card, Michelle?
Certainly. Do I go back into my text card then?
Yeah. See how easy that is? Yeah. And maybe what you can do is, that could be a heading, and you could do a little bit more information. Maybe the important words you could emphasize and make them bold, like the dates. So that's some stuff that students can play with.
Okay, so all I did was, what did I press there? Oh, I said heading.
So I
changed this into now a heading, which I love. Okay, so then it's almost like my title page again. Let me see what happens when I put a new picture in. Let's go with too many pictures. And these are all Creative Commons only. I like this.
So you can publish them. You're not going to get sued.
Okay. Then.
Any words you want. You can drag images where it says drag image here if you want it to look similar again. Or you can click emphasize. Emphasize.
Right.
Boom. You're doing great.
Thank you. This is cool. This is super fun. Oh, what did I do?
You added more than one image.
Whoa! I had two selected by mistake, but it gave me an extra box to put more info. This is perfect.
And what I like to do here is I go, okay, what does that look like? And I always go back to the play button. to see how my design just changed and do I want to keep it. So I hit that play button.
Okay.
And then I do a little scrolling.
Okay.
And how does my design look?
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Ah.
that's the headline view. Bring. And then now this is back to where I'll be putting some text in there. Okay.
And let's say you're like, oh, I don't like how that second one looks. You can just hit that garbage can and get rid of that.
Okay, hang on.
If you don't like how it looks, garbage can, you can do different things.
Like a numbered list.
Perfect.
Yay. Oh, and I can change my focus point here as well. Oh
Yeah.
boy, you've created a monster.
Yeah, let's see how your
Oh, I'm going to put that focus point right there.
Let's check play button. Let's see how your new
All
stuff.
right.
Hi, Daria. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Gia and Abel. Okay, we got our header. We're zooming in on the Earth.
Oh, whoops, too far. There's my, yeah, that heading, I would want to shorten that for sure if I wanted to use a headline.
Yeah.
Oh, and where, oh.
You added captions onto your picture.
Okay. So when I click on that, they show up.
Yeah. I think the one thing Mason's asking why use this over PowerPoint, I think it's a little more interactive. It's more like a website. So and you can share it really, really easily with the public link, and then people don't have to open up your PowerPoint presentation to look at it. You could send it to your mom or dad on their phones, or your teacher could share it to call. Like, you can share it so easily. Or if you had a QR code, you could like really easily get that going. So one of my favorite things when we're doing something that's image-based is adding a collage.
Ooh.
So if we go back to our search right now, we can search again for a whole bunch of images, and you could probably do both. Yeah, insert would be good.
Is that where I go to insert, or that would have been design? I could have gone.
No, you're good. We are editing. So design is how it looks. Storyline is editing. So design, you're going to changing the features and how it looks. Storyline, you're adding content.
Okay.
So what we can do is if we drag them in, but drag in like 6 pictures and drag them on top of each other, we can make. So just down below, you're gonna hit another card. You don't even need the cards. You can actually just drag them.
Yeah.
Without creating.
Oh, I don't like any of those pictures.
No,
Let's go back.
Earth is great.
That's cool that the search is just boom right there for us. Darren, I'm sorry. I have to sidetrack us. So some of these aren't just images. It's got everything. It's got images with text. What happens if I drag those in?
Let's find out. So it'll give you a card from Wikipedia, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Boom. So the text is there. Oh, and then it cites it so that it tells it, hey, this is from Wikipedia. This isn't my stuff. Okay. I like that.
Owen's WWE presentation is going great. Michelle, before you add anything else, I always go back to play when I add a new little thing. Right. So we added a big card with lots of information. Let's check how it looks.
Okay.
Okay, let's say that. I like that so far. Perfect.
Oh, and then there's my, okay. So that's, this is my Wikipedia, I think, right? Oh no, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, you just added it as a little card, so that's okay.
There it is. I click on it and that text pops up over that image.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And students, just so you know, to get out of this, I'm just pressing escape. I hopefully that was fairly intuitive for you. Okay, Darren, I got us sidetracked. We are picking a bunch of images, you say.
Yeah, let's just grab some Earths, and we're going to grab one and just drag it below the card you have there.
Oh, just one?
Just one. I like to do it one at a time.
Okay. Let's go this guy, and I'm going to drag it under my card. Okay.
Yeah. And then let's grab another one and just put it right on top of that one.
Oh, like in details? Oh.
Drag it on. Yeah. Boom.
And it went underneath. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trusting you. There we go. Another one.
Don't be shy. Oh, I like that one.
This one looks like it might be a video or something. Who knows?
I think it is, actually. So I'm hoping now that because they're grouped like that, that when you press play, it's going to be like a collage.
Let's see. Come on. Oh, and look there was that one. Oh, so it just puts them all kind of together.
A collage.
Nice.
Yeah, like a little photo book. So try that, students. Grab several images, put them into the same group, and then you can try getting a little collage going.
All right. I accidentally stumbled upon that video was a Minecraft YouTube video. So you're telling me we can embed YouTube videos and images?
Absolutely. Now, I would probably not have that one in my collage. I'd probably have it separately so someone could look at my full video.
Good
Eric says they
call.
use it all the time. That's cool.
Yay.
So you want to pop over to mine? I'm just doing one on sloths. Maybe I'll show my
Oh, yes,
way for
definitely.
a little bit here.
Let me find yours. There we go. All right, students, you want to take a look at Darren's sloth sway?
Sloth sway. It's the sway we like to show sloths to the world. So I've got sloths, and I'm going to put a little text. Sloths move slowly through jungle canopy. South America. Cool. And then I just inserted images and I just stacked them up. I just grabbed one, boop, grab another one, boop. And I think I haven't changed my design yet. Just remember, design, I do not like horizontal, but if you like horizontal, hey, you're doing great. I like vertical. I'm going to press play. Look at that sloth. There's the words.
Awesome.
And there, geez, oh, and I have some doubling up, so I better go and change that. I just grabbed a whole bunch at the same time. But you see how it kind of pops them out? It gives you that nice collage. So I've got some repetition. I'm going to go back into storyline and make sure I don't have things duplicated. Get out of here. You're here twice. And you're here twice. And you're here twice. I better just clean this up. There's two that are brand new.
Oh, hold tight, Darren. That just brought up a question that I have.
Yep.
You went and you deleted all of those. Like, can you ever get them back? Or maybe
Betcha.
the other, you, what?
Undo. You got the undo button right up there.
Brilliant.
Undo. Redo.
And then is it also just saving automatically?
Sure is. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Then
Very-
undo.
Very cool.
So I've been just dropping pictures in here. I've got 4, 4 would look nice because that makes a nice little thing. I'm going to press play. There's my little wet nose sloth. And there are my pictures. I just love how they pop up like that.
Yeah.
And like you, I grabbed a video by accident too, but here it is. Ooh, a PBS video.
That's so great.
Yeah. And the video I could maybe, what I'll do now that I see that, I'm going to grab my video and move it maybe below and get it out of here. I don't want it yet. Oh, I doubled it up again. So many pictures of sloths. I don't want the same one twice. But also you can go to videos, right? And there's
Okay.
lovely video below where I'm going to actually just move this and make a new section. Boop, boop. Image. Maybe I can even make this whatever you want. You can make this video, media. So I just clicked on this and I clicked media and I clicked video, and this one's going to be my video. Sloth facts for kids. Drag video. And it's so cool. Drag video here, right? So boom, there's my new card. And that should work better than being in a collage, I hope. Gavin's got a good Fortnite presentation. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Video.
Oh, it's great.
Love it.
So easy. That's so wild.
And if students want it to be horizontal or slides, like that's fine too. There's all these other cool, these give you kind of a background, which is really nice. Excellent. Should we hop back and see how your Earth is doing?
Oh, I'm totally sidetracked. I'm that kid that's not paying attention. Because
what are you
you
building?
got me. So because of the magic trick you showed at the beginning, I was starting to think, ooh, what kind of documents can I start with? So yeah, I'm sorry. I was off task.
Oh, and did you do a Word document or?
I haven't yet, but my wonder was, can you import a PowerPoint? So if you have a PowerPoint that you've done, what happens if you import that into Sway? So you sort of got a good start on it. So that's my question.
Do you have a PowerPoint? That's
I was just looking for one, but that's okay, Darren. Let me get us sidetracked while you show us some other super cool stuff inside Sway before we.
Well, it's too late. I added a PowerPoint.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's just adding the file. I use the upload button to grab that in.
Okay, wait. So you're inside your Sway. You can upload a PowerPoint right there in your Sway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I want to see how this looks.
I'm curious. I haven't done it, Michelle, so we're taking a risk.
Woo, I like it.
And I know with PDFs, it sure did it great. And I'm curious, actually, if I start from a document and I grab a PowerPoint.
That's what I was wondering too. So students, hey, this is maybe one of those times. I know I was head down playing with different things, but Darren and I now are looking at, okay, how do we leverage these projects we already have? So you can import any project you have into the Sway you're working on now, or what Darren is testing. Mm-hmm. If we start a brand new Sway from our PowerPoint, what might that look like?
Okay, cool. Oh, and there's my alphabet book.
Oh my gosh, that's your PowerPoint?
Yeah.
And it actually plays all of the slides.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
love it.
Cool, right? I mean, I probably wasn't the best one to grab. This is an alphabet book with 26 pages that are just letters. And the first three, I'm showing grade 1 students how to use this PowerPoint in this case, but that's pretty cool. Ooh, and here it is. Here it is again.
Okay.
As an individual Sway all on its own.
Huh.
So that'd be pretty cool if you have a PowerPoint that's already done. It'll just pull it in and then you can present it live to people. It's great.
And then add other cards, other images, title slides. Yeah. Super versatile. I think that is great.
Yes. All right. How are we doing? We have Gavin's got his Fortnite presentation. Juliana's there from Barrie. Let us know how it's going with your presentations.
I think these students like me are just pressing buttons, trying different things. That's the greatest way to learn. Students, we'll give you maybe just another 30 or so seconds to just kind of play with this one Sway that you've just started. But Darren, what happens? So we went create new.
Yeah.
If we say start from topic, does that do something different?
Yeah. I mean, you could search for, they have some suggestions like dinosaurs.
And so students basically, so if you take a look up at the screen, what Darren showed, when we created our Sway, we could either create brand new. We can create from a document. PDF. That was the magic at the beginning. Or
PDF, Word doc.
Create from a topic. Okay, what did you just do here?
So this is the outline that it gives you, where now you can see what it's kind of suggesting you create it as. And you can, I always go to play and I go see, okay, what is this going to look like?
Oh, wow.
Okay. And this is where we have to go in and do some editing. Although this is pretty awesome. Look at that. All of the citations that you get.
All right. So this is incredible. So I think we need to show that one more time, Darren.
Yeah, I think we should do a different topic, maybe.
Yeah. You know what? I'll jump over to my screen.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Students, I know you're head down. You've got your first Sway that you created from scratch. We are going to show you how to, boom, create one all done for you where you can just modify little things. And so let us know in the form, what is a topic that we should create our Sway from? And we're going to go back over to my screen, students, so that you know what we're looking at. Back at that main Sway page, we created brand new. We can start from a document, or boom, boom, boom. I think there's a star there for a reason. Yeah. Enter topic. Well, why don't I try Earth Week?
Oh, that'd be great. So Let's 3 Sways you can do it. And I do like that when you start from a document, you can get PowerPoint, PDF, a Word doc.
Ooh, did
Earth
you
Week
mean,
Science.
so Earth Day, Earth Science Week? Let's go Earth Day. Why
Good.
not?
Create the outline.
Oh, goodness
The
me.
day the sky exploded. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think I confused it.
Yeah, those are all movies.
Okay, we're going to cancel that. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to go Earth Week, all one word, just for fun. See if that helps. Ooh, it liked that better. So students, give it a try. Go back to your main Sway page, create from topic, and okay, mine wasn't quite as thorough as yours, Darren, but look at the cool design it picked for me.
Yeah, and if you
Definitely.
look, like that Earth Week, that's a show, I think, or a magazine or something like that.
Oh,
Steve
makes
created.
sense.
Yeah.
But I love even the suggestions it gives you. So the way that it showed these images here.
Yeah.
And then you can click in on the images.
Yeah. We're going to show some other cool stuff. One thing I do like about this, if you go to the design part, the design button right there, you go, hey, what is that background? And then you can go to styles. If you like that kind of, it's on a canvas and you're moving through, that's that one right there. And then you can go into the styles below and you can change it up. So maybe you want that as a background. Maybe you kind of like that. Maybe you prefer something depends what you're doing, what your topic is. And there's your background that's going to change. Ooh, doing something artistic. That's kind of cool.
Wow, it totally changes the feel of the topic.
Right? Yeah.
Nice. All right. Okay, what next, Darren? I love this start from topic. I want to see if I was doing a presentation on Calgary.
Ooh.
Let's see. So something maybe a little more well-known is going to get filled a little bit more. Ooh. Take a sneak peek. Ooh, and I can go in and add my own images. It looks like, perfect.
Yeah. And this one is, I believe you're going to go, this is the presentation view. We're doing presentation, which I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer going up and down. I don't know why, just like scrolling on a web page. So I would go into design and I would go into styles and then I would change it to vertical myself.
Vertical.
Yeah.
And we got to go red for Calgary. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you Flames fan. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Then we can add some pictures in there. Okay, students, as you can tell, you can get lost inside Sway. There are so many things we can do.
But what's awesome, too, is when you hit your search and you want to add an image, it's going to suggest a whole bunch of things based on that topic, right?
Oh.
Hey, do you want Calgary? Which one do you want? Or search even in this way for words.
Okay.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's got all of your content. They're ready. Just click the button.
Oh, those are nice pictures. And so now my outline's here. I can grab my images. Maybe I change this to summertime. Something like that. Very, very cool. Well, students, let us know in the forum. How are you doing? What are you, what topics did you search for that created a Sway? What are some of your some of your surprises? Let us know in that forum.
I haven't even showed you one of my favorite features yet, Michelle.
Oh my goodness. It gets better.
Oh yeah.
Inconceivable.
Personally, I don't mind taking things that people have created, but I prefer making stuff from scratch. That's just how I am. I would rather have something I've made than store-bought cookies. But so one thing that's great, and I've got my sloths back up, but should I make you do this?
Now let's go back to your sloths. Show us what you got.
Yeah, I would like to see this Titanic one. But so down at the bottom, there's that button where we've added text. We've added images. There's stack too. Stack's kind of neat. That's where when you add images, they look like a stack of images and you can go through them like you're showing off a bunch of different cards. So if it was like, imagine a stack of Pokemon cards and you're going through So that's what a stack looks like. They're pretty great. I don't know if you want to add. I could add a stack right now. Make a quick.
Okay,
stack.
I'm following along here, so I can pick any one of my cards. When I click on my card,
One.
I click in.
Two,
Oh, okay, in the plus.
3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a stack of photos. There's my, and then here's the stack, and you can your viewers can tap on it and they can flip through.
Oh, that's cool.
Cards, which is kind of cool. Ooh, Oliver's doing Among Us. Which color? I'd like to know, Oliver. Which color do you like to use? I have Among Us art that we've created. Actually, I do that with students all the time. And you can even full screen. Boop, make it big, make the whole thing big. That's
Okay, I'm going to go back to my screen again just to show that one more time, students, because that was a little bit quick, but I think I've got it. So we go to any one of our cards.
Yep.
Click the plus. Check out all of these options, but the one you just chose was stack.
Yeah.
And then when we click stack, add content. Oh, add images. Ooh, we could do stacks of text too. That's cool.
Yeah, like if you want like a study card thing for your viewers, you can study with it and do like kind of like a flashcard thing. There's lots
Oh,
of
that's brilliant. That's very okay. I love that. All right, let's go. So
drag them in.
I just
Ooh,
drag.
There's the Saddle Dome. And Michelle, I'm afraid that Duncan and I agree that the Edmonton Oilers are the best team in Alberta right now. 3 players with over 50 goals.
Thank you for that, Duncan.
Thanks, Duncan.
Darren, am I doing this right? So
Totally.
they're showing up separately, but when I go back, they are going to be.
And you can see how they're grouped with sort of that dark gray is telling you that
Yes.
that's a group.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and if you're done, there's one more thing I really want us to do. We got the stacks, and Michelle, just for the one student saying I'm done, there's one other thing that I think is great for teachers. There's your stack. Summertime.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, cool, hey?
That is.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going now? Going back to your slots?
No, you can do it.
Uh-oh.
I kind of like what you're doing there. You can go into edit.
All right.
It's gonna show up there. Hey, Mud. And now at the very bottom, let's add one more little plus.
Okay.
Scroll.
Oh goodness, I have so many.
Which is why that's why I like starting from scratch. But
makes sense.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Let's add one more. If you click the very bottom, you should be able to get a plus.
Oops, I went to group accent.
Now, there's your grid, there's your stack. But look under media, Michelle, and I'm going to force you to do something super fun. Guess what you can do? You can add images, video, audio. You can embed other websites. So if someone tweeted about something, you can embed that. If you had something from other web pages, you can embed those web pages. But what I want you to do is click on audio right now.
Ooh.
And here's one really cool thing about all the cool things. You could add music that already exists as long as it's not copyright. But you see the button that I love, record.
Oh.
Teachers want their students to. It could be a reading record. It could be something about a topic. But let's record a little bit of audio.
Okay. Allow my microphone. You guys don't see that pop up.
Gives you a countdown. 3, 2.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle. I live in Calgary. I'm in Canyon Meadows, very close to Fish Creek Park, and it is beautiful. And I agree with Duncan. The Oilers are very cool, but so are the Flames. Okay, that's all.
And boom, you can preview, you can re-record, or you can just click add to Sway.
I don't know if I have audio. No.
No,
it's just not through the feed here, but we get it. That's so cool. Okay,
let's
so
add that to your Sway. Click the add to Sway button.
Add to Sway.
Boom. All right, and of course it's going to think it's going to go to space, and every time I make a change, hey, Kaylin and Serena, let's click on that play button, and I'm not sure if it'll play yet, but it might give you a little spot where it's going to be.
Well, I'm also waiting to see.
Maybe I should.
Does it transcribe my words?
Well, you always have to ask the hard questions, don't you?
I know. Well, this is it. We can we're gonna learn this all together. So this is taking a minute to load, but students, just to again, in case you missed that, when we go to the plus, we're going to media.
Okay, there you
And
go.
we are going to audio, and we can record our own audio. So here's my recording.
Awesome. Let's go to play and let's see it from the. Hey, Solana.
Oh, fun.
Click on that play button. Oh, it gives you a little sound wave.
I like that. Oh, right. Play up
Yeah.
there. There we
I
go.
always
And
like
then,
to check play because it shows you what the final product
oh,
is.
cool.
And there it is. There's your play button.
That's awesome. So any text that we want to put in there, we can put in there.
Imagine, Michelle, that is a story that you have in a Word doc. And then you take that story and you start a sway from that document. Then that goes into a sway where your story gets interactive. And then you add the audio reading your story or sections of your story. So there's some where you could take kind of a boring Word document and boom, go to sway, add that document, add images, add you reading, and make your story an interactive story with all kinds of things added to it, even
So
your
many-
own artwork or anything.
So
Hello.
many possibilities.
Maya would love it if we said hi to her. So hi, Maya, and hi, Solana. So that's really great. We have the audio, we have all the videos. Now, I would like the little share button is also really cool. So let's share.
Oh, you want me to do this?
I mean, I wish it wasn't Calgary. I really don't want that to be shared with me, but
Let's go to your slots. I'm going to go back to your slots. We go ahead. You show us as students.
okay.
All of this design you can do, the audio you can put in, the documents you can put in, and you can share this. I think it's one of the coolest things about Sway is it's so easy to look so awesome, and we can show all of our friends, our parents, our grandparents, our teachers, and they will think
right
we
there,
are
you get an audience. So, and right away, that's something, if you can get a real audience, that's going to make your writing really come alive. So imagine that you take a story you have right now, and teachers, you can, maybe your students have done a little bit of writing, they have a narrative or something like that, add it to Sway, add some narration, add some pictures to go with it. And that story instantly becomes a real thing. That's like a website. And then you can just hit this share button. And I would like anyone with the link to be able to view that. You can even get a visual link.
Oh, wow.
But I can just go share and anyone with the link. And there's my link. I'm going to copy that. And Michelle, I'm going to throw that in our chat so that you're going to then open, I hope, mine, and then we'll go back to your screen. So I've popped that into our chat, and then you can go and open.
Now, Darren, just to confirm, you've shared it so I can view it. Is that correct?
Absolutely. But
you could share it so I could edit it? Absolutely.
Let's try first just with you where you open mine. Hi, Osa. Where you open mine, and we'll go to your screen.
Okay. I do have the sloth. I need to make sure it's in my proper screen for sharing. You put me on the spot here, Darren.
Hey, that's what this is all about, right?
And dun dun dun. Here we go. Over to my screen share. Watch it, students. And
and you have my sloths.
And I can. So there's your presentation that I can view just that easily.
Yeah. Cool, right? And if it was a story, that's what I'm really excited about. If the student had a story or some kind of cool narrative writing that's just kind of like, it's a Word doc, it's sitting there on my computer at school, put it into, Ahmad just shared a link. And I wonder, let's just check this out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now often you have to be within the same domain, I guess, because I'm signed in with a work or school account saying I'm not allowed in my district to look at Ahmad's.
But that's a great safety thing that Microsoft does just to make sure students, you're locked down sometimes. So you can only share with your teacher or inside.
I'm curious where it says those in your organization with the link or anyone with the link. Do you want to share your Calgary one with me, Michelle, to show that one more time, and then I'll open it up?
Yes. So I'm going to share. Oh, yes. You see, it says those with the within the organization.
So you might have to share it with.
Invite.
Yeah, for me, I was able
to edit. And
Darren the multi-buckle.
yeah, I think mine too. I'm locked down to only my
Yeah.
domain, but you could share outside yours, right?
I can share outside.
Darren.
Even if students just are able to share with their teacher, and their teacher can have that. Imagine like parent-teacher interviews, they could have it up on the board where you can just click a link and just go to each person's.
And Darren, I don't have your.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. I was only going to change it from Calgary to Edmonton anyway.
I figured you were going to sabotage. Oh, love that. Well, Darren, what else? We've got 10 minutes. Students, do you have any questions? Certainly you can try to share your Sway links with us, but we quite likely won't be able to view them.
Yeah. Storyline. We did stacks, bullets, numbers, links. And you can always move these things around. If they are grouped and you don't like how they're grouped, you can pop them out of the box and then it becomes a whole new, group stack. There's the little drop downs where you put things in, move things out. Get the videos going. You can even save them as a template. So if a teacher makes a cool one, you can save that and just have it as a template there.
Oh, wait a second. Say that one more time, Darren. I think some of the students may not have heard that. Maybe the teachers never heard that either. Say that one more time.
If a teacher makes a template and they like it, it's kind of simple. It's exactly what they want. It's not this elaborate thing. You could always go the 3 dots and save it as a template, right?
Yeah, I love that. So,
and accessibility view.
Oh, smart. It simplifies it.
Simplifies
doesn't
it.
clutter.
Yeah. Wider, bigger. So that someone maybe vision impaired can actually see that a little bit bigger.
Excellent. So students, stop what you're doing just for a second. Where Darren is looking, he's looking in those 3 dots up in the top right corner. Yeah. You have a couple of things that might be helpful. Maybe you want to duplicate your whole Sway. Maybe you want to make a template, or your teacher wants to make a template. We can take a look in accessibility view. So it's just a little bit easier to manage if we have some accessibility needs.
Yeah. I can go here and I can do accessibility view. Makes it big, easier to read. Okay, and I want to try one more. I'll go back and edit.
Caleb is doing the Macedonian Empire.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, very cool.
Embeds and Twitter embeds. Oh, cool. iFrame. If you have other cool things that can be embedded, you can embed them in the site too.
Sorry, say that one more time, Darren.
Well, just that you can embed like Twitter feed. You can embed some other cool things.
Wow. All of the functionality of creating a website.
Yeah. So like a Microsoft form, if you wanted students to answer a form, that form could be embedded in a Sway. Or if you had anything from SharePoint, SoundCloud, audio clips, documents that you have that allow you to do that, then you can pop them in there.
All right. Well, students, I think we need to come back to this slideshow because I have a question for all of you. So students, you've had this great tour of Sway in less than an hour. I'm pretty certain a lot of you already have unbelievable Sways already created. This is where you get to tell your teacher how you might like to use Sway in your classroom. So let us know in the form. How else could you use Sway? Could you maybe use Sway for a math project? Maybe in science, maybe in social studies. Who knows? Let us know in the forum some ideas that we can give your teachers right now on how we could use Sway. So a lot of this was research today. Darren, what are some other ideas on the top of your head that you?
Well, I was just thinking, if you like in math, if you were to screencast yourself doing a math activity, you could then put that video in Sway. So if it was like Pythagorean theorem, that can be kind of boring, but it's a squared plus. So you could put in the history. You could put a video of you doing an equation. You could put in audio of you narrating something. You could, pretend you're discovering it. If you're doing the Macedonian Empire, you could do art, you could do audio. If you were doing like music, you could import videos, music from different culture or wherever you're that artist that you're focusing on. So there's some really cool ways to do it. But I would love to put student work. I always love putting student work first. So student audio recordings of their own writing, a screenshot or an actual screen recording, a screencast of them showing you something, and then boom, you all put it in here as a link. And you could even have, the whole class looking at each other's sways. And this is just it's much more engaging than standing at the front of the room and going, Saturn is one of the planets. And like, no one wants to sit and watch 25 of those, but it's interactive. It's got the audio. Everyone can watch it. You can do reviews. What about a movie review like this, where you put in clips of the movie and trailers and go, this is what I think, and then pretend you're a movie reviewer and give a review right on there. Insert all that audio and video. So
how easy would that be? Book reviews as well. You put the image of the book, you type in the synopsis, you voice record your review. Love that.
Good one from Susan.
Say that again.
Susan has one in our forum. That's great.
It must not be uploading for me. Tell me, what does Susan say?
Said, use it to summarize a lesson as a study tool. Use it as an online presentation with audio. Oh, Sarah says you could use Sway for debates.
Oh,
Prove a point. Yeah, that's a great one. I love that. So lots of uses just to get it really interactive. The more we talk about it, the more excited I get about it.
Exactly. Oh, it's loading for me now. Finally, that's great. Van, you enjoyed Sway. Me too. You might not have noticed, I didn't know a lot about Sway before I came to this lesson. So Darren, thank you for teaching me.
You're welcome.
And it's so easy and so many possibilities. With that, well, I think we need to say one more huge thank you to the team at Windows 11, Microsoft Canada. They are letting us do these lessons for you, so it's free for you.
Awesome.
If you enjoyed this lesson, teachers, tell your other colleagues, students, tell your other teachers. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to use Sway in all of your courses? I think that would be pretty cool. With that, Darren, any final last words of wisdom for our Sway students?
I don't know. I think they'll have great ideas how to use this, but I'm always, as a teacher, I just like having student work in there. It's great to do research and get stuff on the internet, but if we can put student videos, student audio recordings, and that is a demonstration of learning, that's more powerful than grabbing something from Wikipedia. So your images and your videos, that's like the power of it. And I love these ideas of using it as a study tool, using it for debates, using it as an online presentation instead of just a static PowerPoint where it's more like a web page. It's interactive and you can share it. Teachers can share things with students. It's like, yeah, there's a lot you can do.
Love it. Well, with that, Darren, thank you so much as always for teaching me, for teaching these students. Teachers, thank you so much for watching this with your students and learning a bit more about Sway. We sure hope that you will join another lesson with us someday soon.
Can we talk about other lessons?
Oh, well, I guess we have 2 more minutes. Are you going to put a plug for any other lessons, Darren?
Well, I mean, I'm extraordinarily excited about tomorrow because tomorrow we are doing Minecraft with NASA. And that's going to be something that we did one last week for the Artemis missions. So if you're into Minecraft, which is also through Microsoft, then we're doing a super fun lesson tomorrow about the Artemis missions where we're going to the moon. No big deal. And we're going to have a NASA scientist with us. NASA Martin's going to join us. He does communications for NASA, and I'm just so excited about it. So thank you. Yeah.
Great plug. So students, that's it. You tell your teachers, please let us watch more of these lessons. Yeah. Tomorrow is the NASA lesson in Minecraft. We even have Earth Week lessons with Minecraft as well coming up later.
Michelle, I'd like to thank you for taking risks and showing things and asking questions about things that we maybe hadn't done. Because that's good teaching, I think, to model like, we don't know all the answers. Let's try that. And we did it and it turned out fantastic. So
it's so fun. And that's how I learn. And yeah, we just got to dive in. So loved learning alongside you, Darren, and you students and teachers. We hope to learn along with you again soon. With that, we will sway goodbye.
Love it.